Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Life Lessons 101. In this lesson, we're going to face the truth. We're going to get to the point where we're not so eager for people to use words to placate us. We are going to understand the meaning of these words, and a lot of times these words have double meaning. That's why I say pay attention to people's words and take heed. On the screen, these are the synonyms of apology: alibi, wow, defense, excuse, justification, plea, reason. Now we're talking about people who like to apologize. And I'm going to help you to understand what apology is so that you can, face the truth. You can wake the L up and stop being so needy. Okay? This is all it means. Someone goes out there and violates you in every which way you can think of. And all you do is wait for an apology. When someone comes to me with an apology, it makes me nervous because guess what? I'm going to have to come face to face with what they had done. I'm going to acknowledge that what happened to me is not in my mind because now I know this is what happened. I know already. But now they're coming to remind me about what they did. With the intention to do what? To get close to me again. To F me over one more time. So if all you want is an apology and you're always giving persons an opportunity, don't give people an opportunity to apologize. Here are some synonyms. Again, alibi, apologia, excuse, plea, and pretext. Pay close attention to that. It's an act of saying that you are sorry for something wrong you have done. Was he at all sorry for what he had done? Oh, he was full of apologies, meaning extremely sorry. She complained to the company and they sent her a written apology. How would that help that woman? That letter of apology, how would that help her if she lost her job, if she was violated on the job, if she was treated, with disrespect or dignity affected by that? How does that letter help her? But for the most part, people get that letter and they are appeased. They're satisfied. Whatever they have lost is not replaced or repaired. They're just getting these empty words, these words full of void. And we get comfortable because somebody somewhere understand that all you needed was some words on a paper or words in your ear. And that would help you to forget the wrongs done to you. Wrongs that no one promised to repay. You're not getting your job back. You're not taking back what you've done because there's some things that cannot be taken back. There's some words that cannot be erased. Once they've been uttered, they're there forever. No point in wasting your breath to come to me to say I'm sorry or I apologize. It's done. And then there's a subtle difference between saying I'm sorry and I apologize. An apology is a formal admission of wrongdoing. It may not be heartfelt, i.e. a person may apologize without feeling remorseful. On the other hand, saying I'm sorry is usually what they're trying to say, being more true. But it's semantics. It's all the same. Apology, I'm sorry, same difference to me. You own the mistake. That's the intention of an apology, to own the mistake, to show the wrong person that you're willing to take responsibility for your action. Yeah, I'm willing to admit to you that I said what I said and it's not in your mind. They're describing what happened. You really don't need anyone describing what happened because you know already. Describing what happened is going in front of a reconciliation to tell me what you did to me. It's like further grinding my face in the filth. And then the plan, there's usually a plan. You have to have a plan. And you admit you had done wrong. And how does that fix anything? Having me sit in front of a so-called, table and explain to you what you did. How does that help me? What it does, if anything, is put you on a pedestal. You the one who wronged me, who bring me in front of this reconciliation place. You get an opportunity to hear me grovel some more. What it does, apology helps to repair relationship by getting people talking again and make them feel comfortable with each other again. Get comfortable, help them to feel comfortable so we can pull closer and nearer to you so we can be up again. Because these ones who like to apologize. Let me tell you something. Ain't like they're changing. They're not changing. They're not going to change. They don't have to change because all they have to do is tell you that they're sorry. It's a nice way to come under some pretext to say, I am so sorry, because that helps. When there are some people in this world that you cannot apologize to. You could, if you do them wrong, you better remember that they're coming with vengeance. There's no such thing as an apology, because if that's the case, there would be no court, there would be no prison. All you would have to do is say, I'm sorry. And then you'll be gone. It'll be accepted. So you have to understand who is apologizing to you. For what purpose? What is the aim? What is the goal of this apology? What does it do for you? Because doing wrong, admitting that you're wrong, what does that do in real life to those who have the authority to judge wrongs? Apology, how does that help you? It's almost like saying your ignorance is a plea. Your ignorance is not a plea because you didn't know something was wrong and you did it. And you say, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. You genuinely didn't know, but that's not a plea if you broke the law. So what is this emphasis? It is one of the biggest, most insulting thing I have ever seen and heard. I don't apologize, because most of the time when I say something, even in anger, at that time I meant it. And so if I feel like I've hurt somebody with my words or my action, the only way to really go back and recalculate that and say, okay, I don't want to do that again, is not by telling the person I won't do it again. It's showing them that I'm not going to do it again. So when you're trying to repair a relationship and getting people talking again, it's a way of placating the individual who you have wronged. Trying to get them to get comfortable with you again so you can f them up again. You know, these ones who love to apologize. Watch out for people who like to apologize. It's a trick. It's a sneaky way to get close to you again and to do one more. I'm sorry you caught me. I'm sorry you're upset. That's what it means. I'm sorry you're upset. I'm sorry you're making a big deal about this. I'm sorry that I didn't finish you the first time. I'm sorry I'm going to have to do it again. I'm sorry that I got caught. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you figure me out. I'm sorry that you're so angry and I'm still going to do it again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not regret for wrongs done, otherwise it would be repeated. It's not true regret, because people who truly regret will demonstrate that in their action, not their words. So don't come apologize to me when you do me wrong. And if I am wrong and I feel like I've wronged someone, I'm not apologizing to these ones. Now, I have done that. Say, well, you know, I did or said this. And if it hurt your feelings, I get it. But when the person doesn't accept it, I respect that. I truly respect the fact that they say, you know what you did? It was so bad. I'm not going to get close to you again. You have to respect that person. You have to respect them. Okay? Now, in terms of you sitting there waiting for someone to come and say, I'm so sorry I did you this terrible thing. Why don't you tell yourself, I am not sorry. I'm not sorry you did it, because what happened with what the other person did is that it allows you to open your eyes and see your position, to see where you stand with these ones. It allows you to escape these ones doing any further harm or hurt to you. When somebody show you who they are, you believe it, and you don't give them an opportunity to come back into your face or in your space and, do anything else to you that is hurtful or harmful. You just move along and you accept it as it is. The moment you start, when people come to you with their apology and start to even give them an opportunity to explain themselves, what is there to be explained? What happened already. And everything that happened in our life is always for a purpose. There is always a blessing in everything that happens to us. There is always a hidden blessing. And when these ones come to remind you, because that's all it is, it's a reminder. When they come to remind you of the things that they've done to you, it's not something to make you feel comfortable and to be close to these ones again. It's just a reminder to say, I thought this happened and I was hurt by what happened, and now it's confirmed that you know how to hurt me, you know how to harm me, you know how to do these things to me, and now that you've admitted it, puts me in a position now to protect myself. I might have to pause this and then come back to it because my phone is ringing off. My very special friend is calling. Don't pay any attention to them and their apology. It's trickery. As you will see as we go further in this life lesson, you will see that usually when the apologies start coming, there's always a plot, P-L-O-T, and a plan. There's always some hidden meaning and a hidden agenda. Something that's supposed to scare you to say, okay, why is this person coming to me now with all of this? What do you want? Because, when you think you had given up a slice of beef, they're coming to take the backside. As soon as the apologies start flowing, you got to say to yourself, what is the plan? What's the reason? You're supposed to get your blinders on and start to position yourself in a very defensive mode to deal with it, because something else is coming. Something else is coming ahead. You're going to have to be faced, another devious plan when these apologies start rolling out. Get them comfortable. Just tell them what they want to hear. Oh my goodness. If I had my way, I'd be living somewhere on acres and acres of land. And yes, I would want neighbors, but neighbors that are far away from me. And I just live my quiet life, my peaceful life, somewhere where I don't have to be bothered with people, where no one has to apologize to me and I don't have to apologize to anybody. And I just get to live my life, live out the rest of my days in peace and quiet and tranquility. That is what I seek. I'm not out here living my life waiting for folks to come and tell me what I want to hear. If you have clearly demonstrated who you are, and you clearly show me over a period of time, and you've done that for decades and for hundreds of years, why am I going to allow you to come and trick me? If I come to your yard and your dog bite me, I'm not giving that dog any opportunity to bite me again. When you say, come, it's okay, it won't bite you, I'm going to ask you, does this dog have teeth? And even if it doesn't have any teeth, it bit me before, it will bite me with this pure gum. Not giving you a chance and not coming back to your yard. Are you kidding me? And if I know that you know how to cause me hurt or harm, I'm not giving you the opportunity to hide your nature, to suppress that nature in you, to suppress the beast in you. So what? So you can do it again? And you come back with your sweet words of nothingness? Hmm? Sometimes you hear people talk about things that people do to them, including myself. I position myself, put myself in the position all the time to prove what? To prove that these words, these ones, are not to be trusted. Hmm? And we're not talking about just people out there. We're talking people that we're close to. They violate us and they hurt us all the time. And at the end of the day, what happened? Once again, they prove to us that what they did the first time, they're fully capable of doing it again and again and again. And yet we go, I don't know, because they teach us and they brainwash us to forgive. Forgive. Some people say, I forgive, but I don't forget. Forgive what? There's nothing to forgive. It's a lesson for you to learn from. And to know that these ones that cause you pain, they don't even remember. There's a expression, a crude expression. The ones who don't remember it is the one who step in it. And that is most important, that you don't wait for these ones to remember. Because you see, when they put you in front of them to tell them when you confront them, because sometimes we say we're going to confront these ones and tell them what they did to us. They know what they did to us. They're fully aware of what they did to us. And oftentimes when they get caught and you put them in this situation where, this reconciliations position to tell them what they did. Some people are narcissists. And so when you go before them to present their evil that they've done to you, it makes them feel good. It makes them feel special. They feel like they're in a position of power. It makes them feel nice, and all they're thinking to themselves, okay, how can I do it again? You come in there and crying and weeping. Trust me, man. Sometimes I feel so disgusted by people who constantly say this one did this and that, including myself. I get disgusted with myself when I see I once again position myself to be scammed, position myself in a way looking for love, because that's ultimately what we want. It's the love thing that we're trying to seek, and people always repeating the action against you because they don't love you, they don't have the ability to love you, and they don't wish to. And we constantly put ourselves in the line of fire, and then when you get hit, you're crying. Imagine, it's like people who go to war and they expect to go and destroy other people, and they expect to come back safe to their family and hug and kiss theirs. Meantime, other persons are grieving over theirs. What is wrong with you people? Hopefully, in this lesson, this life lesson about the apology thing, you can put it to rest. And if people come to you with their apologies, you can see it for what it is. And understand that these folks are usually just telling you, I am so sorry that I didn't get to finish you off the first time. I'm so sorry that you're giving me a hard time, and just keep on reminding me, okay, I'll give you this moment on the floor to talk about what I've done, and just let it go so you can free yourself, so I can come back and I can give you some more. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you constantly saying that the snake stings and the dog bites? You're being ridiculous. And you're acting all surprised like the man in the line in the store says, oh, we've come a long way. These ones, they're not doing these things anymore. No, they're not doing it that way anymore. They're doing it a different way. So you're not getting slapped like you used to get slapped. You're getting it in another way. It's the same pain, the same suffering. But we, as a people, we are sucker for punishment, to be honest with you. And some of us, really, the trauma is so deep. But we can't constantly use that as an excuse to let people violate you. You cannot. You should not. You should do better. Do better for yourself. You're worth it. You deserve the love and the respect that is due to you. You can't wait for someone to give you your dignity. You have to demand that and want to know that you deserve respect. Stay blessed, everyone.